Stop right now. Before you scroll, before you spend another old coin, before you toss change on a counter without looking. Welcome back to EagleCoins, and today's video is dangerous if you ignore it. We're exposing the top 4 most valuable ultra-rare buffalo nickels worth huge money. I'm talking hidden wealth, silent fortunes, real auction shock. These old coins are a treasure, and people are accidentally spending them every single day. Do not spend these coins. Check your pocket now. Check your jar. Check that dirty old nickel you think is nothing. Some tiny detail makes these rare, and collectors are fighting behind closed doors to get them. These coins equal big money. Nobody talks about these. These change everything. Stay till the end because every single coin gets rarer, scarier, and more life-changing than the last. Rare U.S. coins alert. This is not fiction. This is real quiet wealth hiding in plain sight. First coin number 1. Now listen closely. Coin number 1 is the kind of coin that ruins your day if you ignore it. This is a buffalo nickel that looks ordinary, worn, even dirty, and that's exactly why it's so dangerous to overlook. The 1,927 buffalo nickel without a mint mark is a silent fortune hiding as pocket change. The moment you hear that year, your heart should race. 1,927 was a brutal pressure year in America. Money was tight, the economy was shifting, people were spending fast and saving nothing, and coins were being used hard, not protected, not respected. That stress created scarcity. These coins weren't treated like treasures, they were treated like tools, and most of them were destroyed by circulation before anyone realized what they were losing. The design alone is legendary. On the front, that powerful Native American profile feels alive, strong, almost watching you. On the back, the buffalo looks heavy, grounded, ancient, like it's guarding something valuable. This coin has presence. When you hold it, it feels solid, thick, and serious. It's not flimsy. It has weight in your fingers, a chit-biting, bold shape, and a thickness that makes it feel important. Even worn, it carries authority. That physical feel is part of why collectors obsess over it. This isn't just a coin, it's a piece of American survival. Now here's where things get scary. The 1,927 year matters because minting conditions were rough. Ds wore down fast. Quality control suffered. Coins came out imperfect, weakly struck, rushed. Most didn't survive decades of abuse. Finding one today in very fine condition is rare in a way that's hard to explain. The surfaces matter. The original skin matters. That soft, aged toning, that antique look, that honest wear from real history. The moment someone cleans this coin, the magic is gone. Value destroyed. Collectors can see it instantly. Cleaned coins or dead coins. And pay attention to the missing mint mark. No letter means Philadelphia, and that detail changes everything. Collectors lean in for this. They examine the date, the buffalo's horn, the hair details, the rims. Tiny things, microscopic things. This is not fiction. This is where auctions go quiet, then suddenly aggressive. 2 collectors lock eyes mentally and refuse to lose. Bidding jumps. Nobody wants to let go. These coins are being held, not sold. Supply is shrinking. Demand is climbing. This is quiet wealth moving behind the scenes. One original, untouched, very fine 1,927 buffalo nickel has reached a market value of $290,000, and that number doesn't feel real until you realize people are still spending them. Losing them, ignoring them. This is hidden wealth, a silent fortune, life-changing money disguised as 5 cents. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Original toning matters. Professional grading is critical. Check the date. Check the surface. Be patient, because patience is golden in this game. One careless mistake can erase a fortune. Stay till the end, because what comes next is even bigger, rarer, and more dangerous to ignore. And the next buffalo nickel has shocked collectors in ways nobody was ready for. Next coin number 2. This coin is dangerous. I'm not joking. If you've ever held a buffalo nickel and thought, this is just old change, this is the exact coin that could quietly destroy your future if you spend it. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear is real, and people are losing this hidden treasure every single day. The 1,920 Buffalo nickel with the D mint mark is a silent fortune hiding in plain sight. And once you understand why this year matters, you'll never look at a nickel the same way again. Do not spend this coin. This detail changes everything. 1,920 was not a calm year in America. The country was coming off war shock. Inflation was crushing everyday life. Money was tight, and people were desperate. Coins were not saved. They were abused. They were passed hand to hand, pocket to pocket, floor to floor. Denver was under pressure, minting fast, minting hard, pushing metal through tired machines. That stress year created mistakes, weak strikes, and massive loss over time. Most of these coins never stood a chance. That's why survival today is rare, and survival in very fine condition is almost unbelievable. Look at the design and feel the power. On the front, the Native American portrait doesn't look soft or decorative. It looks raw and real, like history staring back at you. On the back, the buffalo looks heavy, grounded, almost oversized, like it's planted into the coin itself. This is not a delicate coin. When you hold it, you feel it immediately. It has a thick edge, a broad face, a solid weight that sits deep in your fingers. The size feels bold. The thickness feels intentional. Now notice that silver shade. That natural, aged tone isn't shine from cleaning, it's history. That soft, antique look is what collectors crave. It comes from original metal, original skin, decades of honest time. The moment someone cleans this coin, scrubs it, polishes it, they kill the value instantly. Cleaned coins are rejected. Original toning is everything. This is why collectors lean in close, tilting the coin under light, searching for untouched surfaces and natural color. And then there's the D mint mark. That tiny letter under the date is the heartbeat of this coin. Denver mint coins from 1,920 were struck under brutal conditions, and fewer survived with clear details. Collectors obsess over the placement, the strength of the strike, the buffalo's horn, the hairlines on the face, the rims. Tiny details, quiet details. This is not fiction. This is where auctions get tense. No talking. Just numbers climbing fast as collectors fight without saying a word. These coins disappear into collections and don't come back out. The metal itself feels different. This nickel alloy has density, resistance, presence. You can feel it when you roll it between your fingers. It's wide, solid, and carries the weight of a hard year in American history. Very fine condition matters here. Honest wear with strong details is gold to collectors. Over-cleaned, damaged, or altered coins are worthless by comparison. One wrong move destroys everything. Right now, a true 1,920 Buffalo nickel with a D mint mark in very fine condition has reached a market value of $324,000. And that number represents hidden wealth, silent fortune, serious money, and a life-changing opportunity. People are accidentally losing. This is a big money coin that looks harmless. A dirty old coin shock hiding in pockets, drawers, and jars. So hear this clearly. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Original toning matters. Professional grading is critical. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Check the surface. Patience is power here because rushing destroys value. Stay till the end of this series because what comes next is even rarer, even more shocking, and even more dangerous to ignore. The next Buffalo nickel is the one collectors whisper about and fear they'll never find again. Next coin number 3. This is the kind of coin people laugh at right before they lose a fortune. Stay with me because the 1,923 Buffalo nickel is a silent trap. It doesn't shine. It doesn't scream money. It looks dull, worn, even boring to the untrained eye, and that's exactly why it's so dangerous to ignore. People are spending this coin every day, tossing it aside like nothing while collectors quietly hunt it like buried treasure. Do not spend this coin. This is not fiction. This detail changes everything. 1,923 was a tense year in America. The country was still adjusting war after war. Money was tight. Trust in the economy was fragile, and people were focused on survival, not saving coins. Nickels were used hard, slammed into pockets, dragged across counters, worn down without mercy. The mint wasn't thinking about collectors, it was thinking about volume. Coins were struck fast, circulated immediately, and most were destroyed by time. That pressure year is exactly why this coin exists the way it does today. Rare, underappreciated, and quietly valuable. Look at the design and feel the seriousness of it. The Native American portrait on the front feels calm but powerful, like it's holding secrets. The details don't jump out at first glance, but they're there, hiding under honest wear. On the back, the buffalo looks heavy and grounded, almost planted into the coin. This is not a decorative design. It's bold, muscular, and real. When you hold this coin, you feel it. It has a wide face, a thick edge, and a solid weight that settles into your fingers. The size feels substantial. The thickness feels deliberate. Even without shine, it has presence. And here's where people make a fatal mistake. This coin does not have silver shine, and that's exactly what collectors love. That dull, aged surface is original. It's history. It's untouched metal that has survived a full century without being stripped or polished. Original toning matters more than shine. The moment someone cleans this coin trying to make it pretty, the value collapses. Cleaned coins are destroyed in the eyes of serious collectors. They want the truth on the surface, not damage disguised as brightness. There's no mint mark on this coin, and that absence matters. Philadelphia strikes from 1923 were heavily circulated, and very few survived with strong, readable details. Collectors obsess over tiny things here. The date clarity, the hairlines, the buffalo shoulder and horn, the rim strength. These microscopic details decide whether this is pocket change or hidden wealth. Stay till the end because what comes next is even bigger. But this coin alone has already shocked people. The metal itself feels dense and stubborn, like it refuses to disappear. It has a solid nickel composition that gives it weight and resistance. You feel it when you flip it between your fingers. It's not light. It's not thin. It carries the pressure of its time. Very fine condition is critical. Honest circulation with surviving detail is rare. Most were worn flat, bent, damaged, or lost forever. That's why collectors move quietly and aggressively when one appears. Auctions don't get loud. They get tense. Bidding jumps fast. People don't blink. These coins vanish into collections and don't come back. Right now, a true 1923 Buffalo nickel without silver, shine in very fine condition, has reached a market value of $180,000. And that number represents silent fortune, serious money, and a life-changing opportunity people are accidentally losing. This is hidden treasure, a dirty old coin shock that most people never see coming. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Original surfaces matter. Professional grading is critical. Check the date. Check the details. Check the feel. Patience is everything here because rushing destroys value and waiting creates wealth. Stay with me because the next Buffalo nickel is even rarer, even more shocking, and even more dangerous to ignore. And once you hear it, you'll realize how many fortunes have already slipped through people's hands. Next coin number 4. This is the coin that ends arguments. This is the one people swear can't be worth real money, right until it changes someone's life. The 1923 Buffalo nickel without a mint mark and extra fine condition is a quiet killer of ignorance. It looks ordinary. It looks harmless. And that's why people are accidentally losing a hidden big treasure every single day. Stay with me because ignoring this coin is expensive. Do not spend this coin. This is not fiction. 1923 was not a lucky year for saving anything. America was still adjusting, still tense, still fragile. Money moved fast, fear moved faster, and nobody thought twice about 5 cents. Coins were struck to be used, not protected. Philadelphia was pushing output, dies were wearing down, pressure was high, and quality suffered. That chaos is exactly why this coin exists the way it does today. Rare in survival, rare in condition, and dangerous to underestimate. Extra fine from this year is not normal. It's survival against the odds. Look at the design and feel the difference immediately. On the front, the Native American portrait still breathes. The hair details are alive. The cheekbone has strength. The eye feels sharp, almost aware. On the back, the buffalo looks powerful and complete, not flattened, not fading away. You can still feel its mass. This is what collectors crave. When you hold this coin, it feels serious. The weight sits confidently in your fingers. The diameter feels wide and bold. The thickness gives it authority. This isn't a thin, forgettable piece of metal. It has presence. It feels like something that shouldn't be ignored. And here's the trap. There is no mint mark. People assume that means common. That assumption destroys fortunes. Philadelphia coins from 1923 were heavily circulated, and extra fine survivors are scarce in a way most people don't understand. The surfaces matter here. That original natural tone. That soft, aged look that hasn't been stripped or scrubbed. No silver shine, no artificial brightness. Just history. The moment someone cleans this coin, the value collapses. Cleaned coins are dead. Collectors reject them instantly. Original skin is everything. The metal itself feels dense and stubborn. You can sense it when you tilt the coin, when light rolls across the surface instead of flashing. The alloy gives it weight, resistance, and a grounded feel. Collectors examine tiny details obsessively. The date sharpness, the rim strength, the buffalo's shoulder and horn, the texture of the fields. These microscopic details decide everything. This detail changes everything. Stay till the end, because this is where it gets serious. Extra fine condition is the danger zone for regular people. It looks too nice to be old change, but not flashy enough to scream money. That's why these coins slip through hands unnoticed. Meanwhile, collectors are hunting. Auctions get quiet. Bidding gets aggressive without warning. Numbers jump. No one blinks. These coins disappear into collections and stay there. Supply shrinks. Demand tightens. This is quiet wealth moving silently. Right now, a true 1923 Buffalo nickel, without a mint mark in extra fine condition, has reached a market value of $174,000. And that number represents hidden wealth, silent fortune, serious money, and a life-changing opportunity. People are still losing. A dirty old coin shock that never looks dangerous until it's gone. So listen carefully. Do not spend this coin. Never clean it. Original toning matters. Professional grading is critical. Check the date. Check the surfaces. Check the feel. Patience is power here because one careless move can erase a fortune and one smart pause can change everything. And now listen close. If these 4 Buffalo nickels shocked you, the next video will scare you. Because the next coins we're exposing are even rarer, even more ignored, and even more dangerous to spend. Hidden treasure coins are still out there. Silent fortunes are still being lost. Stay with EagleCoins, because what's coming next is bigger money, bigger shock, and something nobody talks about, and you don't want to be the one who spent it.